Hi, hello, and welcome to another session on data communications and networks. In today's session, we'll see some introduction about the wireless networks and links. Let's get started. So, these are all the topics we are going to see in today's session: the elements of wireless network, the characteristics of wireless links, ad hoc mode, and the types of wireless networks. We'll see some basic definitions of a network. So network, it is a connected group of people or objects that share information with each other. Example is the Facebook. Then we have the wireless network. The wireless network connects computers or digital devices through the air. Wireless networks are also known as wireless local area networks. Then we have the access point. The access point, it is a wireless router. The links are the radio waves at 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz. The 2.4 gigahertz spectrum has more interference and it has a longer range, whereas the 5 gigahertz spectrum has less interference and a short range. Here the nodes are computers and the digital devices. The router, it is wired in a modem that provides access to internet through Ethernet wires. The access point or router sends information to and from the nodes or devices that are connected to the network by using the radio waves or links. So we'll see some elements of the wireless network. The first one is the wireless host. Examples are laptops, smartphones, tabs, and desktops. The wireless host, they run a host of applications. The wireless host may be stationary or mobile. For example, if you are using your phone and sitting at one place, at that time your phone is stationary. But if you are moving and browsing in your phone, then your phone becomes mobile. So wireless and mobility, they are always interconnected, and the mobility is an important factor for a network. The second component of a wireless network is the base station. The base stations are typically connected to the wired networks. The base stations are responsible for sending the packets between the wired networks and the wireless hosts. Example of a base station is the Wi-Fi access point at your home or a cellular network. The third component of a wireless network is the wireless link. This is the link between the wireless host and the Wi-Fi access point. So these are the three components or the elements of a wireless network. These are some of the characteristics of wireless links. So here we have placed the wireless links on a comparison scale. You can see the Wi-Fi standards 802.11, N, A, G, B, and so on. They support various data rates. You can see the data rates here. For cellular technologies, we have CDMA, GSM, and so on. As we go from one generation to the other generation, the data rates are increasing. If you see the distance for indoor, it is 10 to 30 meters. For outdoor, it is 50 to 200 meters. As we go For the mid range it is 200 meters to 4 kilometers, and for the long range it is 5 kilometers to 20 kilometers. So these are the different wireless technologies and their characteristics. As the technology is progressing, we have new standards and higher data rates. Let's see how to operate a wireless network. A wireless network, it may be either operated in an infrastructure mode, that is wired network, which is connected to the internet. So here the base station connects the mobiles or laptops to wired networks. If you see the diagram here, there is a moving laptop. Now all of these are mobile hosts. Now when a mobile host moves beyond the range of one base station and into the range of another base station, it changes its point of attachment into the larger network. So this is known as handoff. Then we have the ad hoc mode. In the ad hoc mode, there is no base station. The nodes, they transmit to the other nodes which are within its link coverage range. This ad hoc mode, it is used in scenarios where the infrastructure has collapsed. For example, in the case of a tsunami where there is no infrastructure. In such cases, ad hoc networks are used carrying out operations in disaster management. Here it is left to the nodes how they organize themselves and send the packets. So this is about the ad hoc mode. Then we'll see the types of wireless networks. We have infrastructure based or no infrastructure based. So under infrastructure based, we have single hop and multiple hops. Under no infrastructure also, we have single hop and multiple hops. So for infrastructure based networks, in single hop we have Wi-Fi's, WiMAX or cellular 4G which connect to the larger internet. And in infrastructure based multi-hops, here the host sends the packets through a bunch of wireless nodes to its destination. So this is not commercially used. This is used in disaster management and in military. If you see the case where there is no infrastructure, for single hop example is Bluetooth, where a bunch of devices communicate with each other where there is no base station. In multi-hops, we have VANETs and MANETs. So in VANETs, a group of vehicles or buses communicate with each other. One example is in Seattle. There is a Seattle bus network where all the buses communicate with each other and share information with each other. Then we have the MANETs. In MANETs, the nodes communicate with each other wirelessly and by using multiple hops. So here no infrastructure is present, so they are used in disaster management. So this is some of the basic points about, these are some of the basic points about the wireless networks and the elements of a wireless network. So this is all in this session. Thank you.